YouTube, D-Ski from D-Ski Grillz back with another cooking video. And today we'll be making citrus, honey, and pecan smoked pork chops on the barbecue grill. Really looking forward to this cook. This is going to be an easy cook, but it is a two-step process. So I'll show you some of the ingredients real quick as part of our two-cook process. What we're going to do tonight, we'll let these pork chops sit in the refrigerator overnight, and then we'll take them out first thing in the morning, get them on the grill. The cooking time will only be about 2 hours at 250 degrees. So here's some of the ingredients we'll be using for this cook today. First, as a part of our brine, will be orange juice, honey, brown sugar, bay leaves, and kosher salt. Now, after we do that brine overnight, it'll be about a 10-hour brine. We'll get started on these pork chops first thing in the morning. We will then take them out of the brine, then hit them on both sides with the John Henry's pecan rub. So that's where the pecan smoke flavor comes in. This is definitely a Texas original. One of the favorite rubs of my collection that I use all the time. Now, I have a lot of rubs, and I do plan on doing a video solely on barbecue rubs for you guys to watch later to see some of the seasonings I use. So what we'll do next, we'll take you down to the cutting board, do this brine mix, let you see what we'll be doing. What I have is about 8 center cut thick pork chops that we will be brining tonight and getting on the grill. So as always, I thank you for joining me, and let's get cooking.
Okay, YouTube, let's make our citrus brine. So I'm moving through this quickly, but you'll see the ingredients that I use to make this brine. So what they are, for the most part, we're just using 2 cups of orange juice, 5 tablespoons of honey, 1 cup of kosher salt, a cup of brown sugar, and 2 bay leaves. So I put all this in one mixing bowl, mix it all together. Then we just add our pork chops and we pour that brine into a 1-gallon Ziploc bag. Okay, so I'm adding the bay leaves now. We'll get it all twisted and moved around a little bit so everything is being submerged into that liquid. So I'll catch up with you guys in about 10 hours tomorrow, and we'll get these things on the grill. There's a thumbs up. Okay, YouTube, day 2. It's time to hit it with the rub. So we, of course, let it brine last night for 10 hours in the liquid, the citrus brine that I showed you. And all I'm doing now is removing it from the bag, and we're just going to hit it with a heavy dose of the John Henry's pecan rub, trying to make sure that we get the edges of the pork chops as well. This is very important. So that's all we're doing. We're coating both sides really, really well. We'll let it sit, and then we'll head out and get the grill started. So let's check out the grill. Okay, YouTube, let's get the grill started. So as you can see, we'll be using 3 chunks of pecan wood for today's cook. I've already filled the grill up with plenty of charcoal for this 2-hour cook. And also, we'll use the wax lighter cube to start our grill up, okay? So I'm going to light this, and then once it's lit, we'll give it about 10 to 15 minutes for that center portion to ash over. Once that gets ashed over, it will be time to cook. So looking forward to this cook as usual. Thanks for hanging in with me. So let's check this out. Once it ashes over, we can get these pork chops going. Okay, YouTube, time to set our temps. So we got the inside of our charcoal to start ashing over. So now I'm adding the diffuser plate. Next, I'll put the grill grate on. So we'll add the grill grate. And then from there, the next thing we'll do is close the lid and let the grill reach an internal temperature of about 200 to 225. And then it'll work its way up to 250. Then we'll add our pork chops. Okay, YouTube, it's time to start grilling. So we've already reached our internal temperature of 225 degrees. Now it's time to add these beautiful pork chops to the grill. So as you can see, they already have this orange type color. All of this came from the citrus brine that we did the night before. And of course, as you remember, we hit it with a heavy dose of the John Henry's pecan rub. So all I'm doing now is positioning these to be right above the diffuser plate. I want to make sure it gets no direct fire from the outsides of the grill. So that's what I'm doing now, just adding them right above the diffuser plate. So from here, all we'll do now is get them all in position, close our lid up, and check on it in about 45 minutes. You saw the big thumbs up. It's time to let this thing start doing its magic. I'm going to close the grill up and check back with you in 45 minutes. Okay, YouTube, welcome back. We are at our 45-minute checkup, and these pork chops are coming along amazing. As you can see, the beautiful orange color. So what I'm going to do now is just flip them all over. I want you to check out these pretty grill marks that have formed on these pork chops on that one side. So now I'm flipping them over so we can promote some even cooking. I want to see those same grill marks on the other side as well. So again, I was thinking this would be around a 2-hour cook. This may not be any more than about an hour and a half. These pork chops are cooking quick at that 250 degrees. So it's just a matter now of getting them flipped over, trying to achieve those same grill marks on the other side. Then we'll start probing it and seeing if we've reached our internal temperature. See you guys in a bit. Okay, YouTube, let's check our internal temps. So about 45 minutes have passed since, and now we're going to put our digital thermometer in and see where our temperature is at. So what we're shooting for is a temperature internally of 145 degrees. That is the perfect temp for pork chops. So excuse me if you're not able to see it well. The angle is kind of bad on this, but we are around 135 degrees. I'm going to let it go about 10 more minutes, then it'll be time to plate these up. See you in a minute. Welcome back, YouTube. It's time to plate them up. These amazing pork chops are ready. I'm going to go ahead now and just pull the probe out, and we'll start taking these off the grill. As you can see, they came out amazing again. I mean, the color is beautiful. They look really, really moist. So I can't wait, of course, to take it inside to the cutting board like we always do and let you guys see our finished results. So, hey, don't get off here yet. Stay with me. Let's go to the cutting board and see how these pork chops turned out. Thank you again for joining me. I'll see you guys in a minute inside the house. Okay, YouTube, let's check out our final product. As you can see, these are some wonderful looking citrus honey pecan smoked pork chops. I just want you to check out how pretty they are. Definitely savory. So what I'm going to do now is set them to the side. I'm going to put one on the cutting board and just cut one open and let you see how it looks internally. So here we are. We're getting one cut open, and I want you to see how juicy and succulent these pork chops are. As always, I want to thank you for joining me. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know about D-Ski Grillz. And as always, at D-Ski Grillz, grilling is not a pastime. It's a passion. You enjoy the rest of your day, YouTube. Again, thanks for joining me.